So we are live now. Okay.
But they're not sure what the will be a tiebreaker,
Okay.
Some math is involved.
Okay.
Basically, no, the 13 double.
So we have a slim chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 double has to lose.
13 double has to lose. All right. And we have to win by like 2.
It sounds like 2.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm live now, so I'll let that know. Thank you. All right, thank you, Suzanne Casagrande. So here's our 5th game. And if you overheard that, Suzanne and I were talking about our scenario to be able to play tomorrow to get to the top 4. We have to win by 2, and we need Littleton 13U AA to lose. I will not know that result while we're live, so I'm sorry I won't be able to bring that to you. But here we are live at University of Denver. We are at which arena?
Joy Bones.
We're at the Joy Bones Arena. Yeah, we're not at the main arena. We're at the practice arena. We're playing Arapahoe. Arapahoe 13U AA, 14U AA. I've got Parker Evans, John Roberts, and Colby Cook all with me as my code broadcasters. They will jump in here shortly, and they will give you their thoughts on the game as we go along. So, I am ice level, center ice. This is really cool. I've never been in this position, folks. This is pretty neat. It's almost like watching an NHL game for me. I'm at ice level. I'm able to see everything-ish. We've got Helland. We've got Marsh. We've got Evans starting on the front line. We have got Cook and Green on defense as per our normal, usual starting 5. And we have got Robbie Morrison in goal. So the referees are taking their time. Don't know what's going on here. One referee is talking to the Arapahoe coaches. The other referee is getting everybody together. One's paying attention, the other isn't. The puck drops with one referee not paying attention. So Rampage control the faceoff. Jorg has got it. He's going to take it around behind the Rampage net, goes up the far side. Arapahoe comes away with it. Shot right away, goes wide. Puck comes out to the point. Arapahoe keeps it in. Arapahoe's got it in the far corner. Battling over there. There's Evans and Green. Puck comes out. Marsh pokes it away. Arapahoe's going to come away with it. George sends it up to Arapahoe, or to Marsh, excuse me. Oh, Arapahoe player falls down. It's going to come over near side into the corner. George has got it. George sends it up. Helen doesn't see it. Evans comes away with it. And we stay onside. Evans centering pass gets broken up by Arapahoe. George gets pushed into the boards. Puck goes around behind the Arapahoe net up to the far side. Sanborn is tripped, no call. Comes out to George. George has it, chips it up in the air. Comes over to Evans at the circle. Evans, far side, comes down. Arapahoe keeps it in. Challenge there by Helen, gets over to the near side. Here's George again up the far side to the half wall to Marsh. Marsh chips it forward to Frank. Frank on now. Soper comes on, or excuse me, that's Mayer, Soper, Casagrande. So Mayer and Sanborn. Soper, center ice, pokes it away. Here's Arapahoe with it now. They get it to the neutral zone. Got to get onside, boys. Oh, they didn't call offside. We were off, but they didn't call it. Soper pokes away. Arapahoe gets it in. Arapahoe sends it around behind the Rampage net. 17 left in the first period. Comes out to the point. Arapahoe keeps it in, goes around Soper. Arapahoe down into the corner. Arapahoe around behind the Rampage net. Arapahoe changes direction. Arapahoe moves it out. Centering pass. Up, comes out to the point. Puck goes up in the air. Gets to the baseline, goes into the corner. Back out to the point. Oh, shot goes wide. Goes into the far corner. Casagrande is there. Comes down. Arapahoe's got it. They're going to bring up the near side. At the circle, send it around behind the net again. Goes into the far corner. There's Sanborn. Sanborn bodies up the player. Frank challenging. And Sanborn is there. Frank is there. Arapahoe comes away with it. They skate through the circle. Shot goes wide. Goes behind the net. Arapahoe down to the baseline. Out to the point. Shot again. Knocked down there by Frank. Frank gets it into the zone. Here comes Soper chasing. Soper hustling. Unable to catch up. Arapahoe gets it into the neutral zone. Are we going to get ice? We're going to get an icing call. Oh, my goodness. Casagrande held it up. No icing. They waved it off because Casagrande held it up. Spencer comes on. Twos is there.
What's the address?
Twos has it. Twos sends it up. Gets into the neutral zone. Arapahoe's going to regroup. Schumer challenges. Arapahoe gets it through. Helen breaks it up. Still in the neutral zone. Arapahoe should be... Oh, nope, they were able to get onside. Here's Twos. Comes around to the near corner. Puck's going to come up. Arapahoe keeps it in the zone. Down to the baseline. Arapahoe ping-pongs it back. Arapahoe at the point. They centering pass. Broken up there by Twos. Twos loses it. Here's Helen. Oh, Arapahoe keeps it in. Gets out to the zone. Here's Spencer. Spencer has the neutral zone. Gains the red line. Oh, loses it at the blue line. Here's Helen to keep it up. Gets onside. Helen sends it down on net. Oh, deflected there by the Arapahoe goalie. Arapahoe's at the top of the circle. Arapahoe gains the neutral zone. Bring it across ice. They're going to gain the offensive zone. Big number 82. Poked away there by, that's Schumer that poked it away. Jorg battles in the corner. Joe comes around, brings up the near side, gets to the near circle. Gets it through to Schumer. Schumer gets past Schumer. Schumer's not able to catch up with it. Arapahoe goes cross ice. They're regrouping. They gain the red line. Arapahoe gets it, top of the circle. Poked away there by Jorg. Good job by Cooper. Cooper Jorg's been having a great tournament so far. Really hustling, battling really hard. Helen goes down in the corner. Again, Jorg out front, breaks up the play. Arapahoe's got it. Arapahoe sends it down to the baseline. Comes over in the corner. Out to the top of the circle. Here's Schumer now. Schumer sends it over to Spencer. Gets past Spencer. Puck goes up in the air. Drops right at the board. Here's Parent. Parent sends it in the offensive zone. Arapahoe regroups. McCarter challenges. We should get an icing call, and we will. Icing on Arapahoe is going to come back down to the defensive zone. Johnny, what do you think so far?
I think that we're doing pretty good, and let's go Rampage.
All right, sounds good. Colby, you want to add your 2 cents?
I think they're doing pretty good. It's just they keep it in their zone, not the other.
Yes, all right. Good observation. Parker, what are you thinking, buddy?
Brody got the puck for the first time in his life.
What do you think about the game other than that? How do you think the Rampage are doing? Yep, here's Arapahoe with the shot. Oh, blocked there by Morrison. Great save by Morrison. He's going to cover it right at the corner of the crease.
0-0.
Yep, 9:31 left. 0-0.
Robbie's doing pretty good.
Morrison with a great save right there to keep it at 0-0. Going to get a defensive zone, Rampage defensive zone face-off. McCarter to take the face-off. Arapahoe controls. They send it down into the far corner. It's going to come around behind the Rampage net. There's McCarter challenging. It's going to come up the near side. Here's Parent. Parent gets it over to McCarter. McCarter skates it through. McCarter sends it down on net, goes wide, comes up the near side. Rampage unable to keep it in. Arapahoe with a head of steam. Shot. Glove there by Morrison. Great save by Morrison. 9:02 left in the first period. Nothing.
What are you going to do with the other kids yet?
Am I going to do what?
With the other kids?
I already did. You were over there playing. I already let them talk. Puck drops. Arapahoe gets it out to the baseline, round behind the Rampage net. Challenge there by Green. Arapahoe comes away with it, near side, up to the top circle at the point. Shot deflected there by Helland. Puck comes over to the near corner. Sent up to the far side. Arapahoe sends it up. Marsh comes away with it. He gets it up to Helland. Helland gets it into the offensive zone, kept in by Marsh. Marsh back over to Helland, and Arapahoe intercepts. Arapahoe's going to take it up the far side, and they're going to gain the neutral zone. Arapahoe gets in the offensive zone, chased there by Green. Good job by Green to catch up and knock the player off his spot. Gets out to Marsh, Here's Jorg. Jorg's going to skate into the neutral zone. He keeps it going up the far side, gains the blue line, gains the circle, sends it down on net. Arapahoe's going to bring it up the near side. Marsh keeps it in momentarily. Arapahoe comes away with it, kept in there by Helland. And Arapahoe, unable to get it out. Arapahoe goes cross ice, back to the circle. Arapahoe gets it out of the zone. Here's Tews chasing. Tews has got it. He's going to send it up to Casa Grande. Loses it at the blue line. Arapahoe comes away with it. 7:33 left in the first period. Gets up to Casa Grande. Loses it momentarily, but is able to get into the neutral zone to Helland. Arapahoe comes away with it. Here's Jorg battling. Jorg gets it over to Evans. Soper comes on. Soper. Gets into the neutral zone. Tews regroups, sends it in. Rampage have to regroup. Arapahoe gets it to the neutral zone. Broken up by Frank. Soper pokes, checks it away. Red line, Arapahoe dies. Casa Grande sends it in. He's going to get around behind the Arapahoe net. Frank challenges. Out to Soper. Soper gets a shot. Gets deflected just wide. Soper again deflects it. Soper sends it out to the circle, deflected by Arapahoe. Gets to Frank. Frank chips it in. Soper sends it into the baseline, into the corner. Here's Casa Grande chasing. That's Spencer, chasing. Out to Soper. Arapahoe clears it. They get it into the offensive zone. Arapahoe's going to get a chance. Good kick save there by Morrison. 6:25 left in the first period. Nothing. Frank challenges. Arapahoe regathers. Out to the point. Arapahoe sends it down on net, goes wide. Goes over to the far side, outside the circle. Arapahoe sends it into the corner. Arapahoe has it. Skated through. Broken up there by Frank. Tews sends it out to the neutral zone. We get offside Arapahoe. So we've got 5:56 left in the first period. Nothing. Marsh, Schumer, and Spencer on now. Defense is Sanborn and Mayer. Arapahoe sends it into the zone. 5:45 left in the period. In the corner now, broken up by Sanborn. Comes out, gets into the neutral zone. Arapahoe has to regather. Schumer chases. He's unable to get there. Broken up by Mayer momentarily. Arapahoe still controls. Arapahoe gets it in, down to the circle. Come around behind the net, out to the point. They get a shot off, goes wide, gets over to the far side. Sanborn's going to clear it. Sanborn, sends it behind Marsh, and we get offside Arapahoe. 5:12 left in the period. Parent, Roberts, and McCarter come on. And Jorg and Green on defense. Neutral zone face-off, Arapahoe controls. Oh, poked away by McCarter, gets it into the zone. He chases. Nobody home for Rampage. Green sends it down. Arapahoe controls. Arapahoe gets it up into their offensive zone. And we get an icing call. 4:51 left in the period.
It's a jack in the box.
The jack in the box.
Yeah.
So, as John Roberts has pointed out, Jack McKay is sitting in the penalty box operating the door. So John has said we have a jack in the box. He is not wrong. Green sends it over to the far board. It's out to McCarter at the neutral zone. He's got to regroup. He sends it over to George. George chips it off the board. Gets it into the zone. Got to regroup here. Roberts sends it over to Green. Green chips it up to Parent. McCarter comes away with it. Everybody on side. McCarter sends it into the offensive zone. Goes around behind the Arapahoe net. We get offside. McCarter has to regroup. Gets up to Parent. Parent sends it over to Roberts. Roberts sends it into the zone. We're going to get changes here. Helen, Evans, and Schumer come on. They allow Arapahoe to regroup. Arapahoe gets it in the neutral zone. Evans pokes it away. Gets back to, that's twos. It's over behind the Rampage net. Arapahoe player goes down. Evans and twos are there. Helen comes away with it. He chips it up to Schumer. Schumer with a head of steam. Schumer's going to get an opportunity. Takes a shot and goes up over the net. Comes out to the point. That's twos that keeps it in, but Arapahoe intercepts. Oh, Evans keeps it in. Comes out of the zone. We got to get onside. Puck goes up and out of play. 3:20 left in the first period. So Schumer, Evans, and Helen still out there. Cook and twos on defense. Puck drops, comes over to Schumer. Schumer dumps it into the zone, gets to the baseline in the corner, goes around behind the net. Arapahoe controls. Schumer pokes it away. Arapahoe still controls. Arapahoe up to the circle. Good job there by Evans to break up that pass. Gets back to twos. We got to regroup, but still a good job by Evans. Arapahoe gets it in. Twos sends it over to Cook. A little lackadaisical there. Helen's got it at the blue line. Sends it over to Evans. Go, boys! Schumer chases. Evans battling at the circle. Schumer gets bodied off the puck. Evans has got it. Evans around behind the net. Nobody home for a Rampage. Two sends it down on net and goes through. Nobody home for Rampage. Schumer out. Cook loses it. Arapahoe gets it. They send it in. 2:10 left in the period. Here's Helen with an interception. Helen weaves through, gets it into the zone, sends it down on net, goes wide. Soper is on. Frank is on. Oop. Arapahoe gets it deep, poked away by Sanborn. Into the corner, around behind the Rampage net. Up to the circle. Here's Soper with it. He loses it. Didn't see it in his skates. Puck goes up, goes around behind the net again. Soper pokes it away. Arapahoe still keeps it in the zone. Gets back to Frank. Frank around behind the net up the far side. Frank gets bodied off. Sanborn with a check. Frank gets bodied off again. Out front. Can't see through the ref. Covered there by Morrison. 1:25 left in the period. Soper, Frank, and Casagrande will stay out. Mayer and Sanborn on defense. Puck drops. Frank wins it over to the right side. We get a whistle. I don't know what happened there. Looks like we got a penalty coming. So we got a penalty on Arapahoe. Rampage will go on to power play. Soper, Casagrande, and Frank will stay out. I don't know what they called. Let's see what the call is. The referee talks to the coach, doesn't talk to the scorekeeper. I didn't see what the call was. Puck drops. They called a high stick. Soper keeps it in the zone, sends it down to the baseline, comes out to the circle. Frank out to Sanborn, gets turned over. Frank challenges. Good hustle there by Frank. 1:03 left in the period. Come on, boys. We're on the power play here. Casagrande has it on his stick. He jumps it forward. Here's Mayer at the top of the circle. Mayer out front, loses it. Soper tries to send it in. Soper over on the far side. Soper out to the point to Sanborn. Sanborn has it top of circle, sends it down. Puck goes up in the air. Rebound by Frank. Oh, covered there by the goalie. Good opportunity there by our boys. 39 seconds left in the period. 1:19 left on the Rampage power play.
We only got to talk once.
What do you got to say, Parker?
The team's doing pretty good.
Talk into the microphone. They can't hear you.
The team's doing pretty good. Still 0-0. We almost got goal now.
All right. So puck comes out to the point. George sends it over to Helen. Helen sends it down on net. Or excuse me, that's Green. Oh, puck goes around behind the Arapahoe net. Broken up there by Marsh. Puck comes out to the top of the circle. Here's Spencer. Spencer sends it over to Green. Green back to George. George loses it momentarily back to Green. Back to George. George with a shot. Oh, deflection goes wide. Comes out to Marsh. 8 seconds left in the period. George over to Green. Green tries to center it. One, and that's going to be the end of the period. So, Rampage will start the second period with 40 seconds left on their power play. John Roberts, what do you got for me, buddy?
I think we started doing pretty good at the end of the period, but good saves from Robbie, and that's it.
All right. Colby, what do you got to say?
I think they're doing a pretty good job. We can get a goal, so go Rampage.
All right. Sounds good. Parker?
I don't have anything to
Parker,
say.
you don't have anything to say? You sure?
He just pushed me.
All right. So, again, per usual, our boys had a good first period. Spirited. Let's see if we just got to make sure we can keep this up. Helen, Evans, and Schumer out, or Helen, Marsh and Schumer out, or not Schumer, Spencer. Helen wins the faceoff. He's going to regroup. He's going to take it over. He's going to send it over to Spencer. Spencer gets it off his stick, has to send it back to George. George over to Green. Oh, nope, sends it up to Marsh. Marsh tries to chip it forward. Marsh up to Spencer. Spencer goes wide through the circle. 20 seconds left on the Rampage power play. Out to George. George over to Green. Green sends it down on net, deflected. 13 seconds left on the Rampage power play. Who's that? That's Spencer behind the net, or Helen out behind the net. Helen again over to Marsh. Out, sits there, sends it out to, and full strength now. George sends it down on net, but it goes high and over the net. So 14-14 left in the second period. Nothing. No goal, no shots on goal for Rampage on the power play. Turnover there at the blue line. Arapahoe comes away with it. They lose it. It's going to get down to the, hit there on Green. Arapahoe has it out front. Poked away there by Marsh. Good job. Gets out of the zone. Here's Spencer now, and he chases. Unable to catch up. Poked away there by Parents. Good job by Tice. Gets into the corner. Arapahoe out front. Oh, deflected there by Morrison. Arapahoe keeps it in. They get it into the corner down to the baseline. Comes out to the top of the circle. Arapahoe keeps it in. Down around behind the Rampage net. Comes over to the near side. Broken up there by, who is that? That's Cook. Cook chips it forward. Doesn't get to McCarter. Arapahoe with a chance here. They kick it through. Shot goes high and wide. Comes up to the half wall. Arapahoe has it. Oh, good job there by Parent to break that up. Back again to McCarter. Arapahoe whiffs on the shot attempt. Out to the blue line. Glove there by Morrison. 12:53, 12:51. Oh, they played on. McCarter's got it. McCarter chips off the wall to himself. Chips it up again. He chases. Good hustle by McCarter. He sends it over. Oh, Arapahoe intercepts in the front of the net. Back down by Cook. Arapahoe gets it into the zone. They get it into the corner. Cook is there. He goes around behind the Rampage net. Out to the point. Oh, Arapahoe whiffs. Broken up by Roberts. Roberts has got an opportunity. Roberts, McCarter. Roberts sends it over to McCarter. Oh! Unable to capitalize. McCarter has it, centers it back out. Out to twos. Twos with a shot goes high over the net. McCarter back out again. Oh! Gets past twos. Gets into the neutral zone. Rampage got to regroup. Cook sends it in. Oh, we get offside. Helen, Schumer, and Spencer come on. Or excuse me, Helen, Schumer, and Evans on. Sanborn and Mayer on defense. 12:04 left in the second period. Again, we have to win by 2 at least to be able to play tomorrow. No. Evans wins the face-off to Mayer. Mayer pokes it through. Gets past the red line. Why aren't we going forward? Why are we going backwards? Evans has it at center ice. Evans chips it forward, gets it into the offensive zone, chips it away again. Nobody home for Rampage. Arapahoe clears. We're going to get an icing call here. We come back down to the Rampage offensive zone. 11:43 left in the period. Schumer, Evans, and Helen stay out. Mayer and Sanborn on defense. Puck drops, gets into the neutral zone. Mayer's got to hustle to get there. Mayer gets beat to the puck into the corner. Puck comes free, chips forward. Evans loses it. Arapahoe has it. Arapahoe's shot goes high and wide over to the far side. Half wall. Schumer chips it forward. Here's Evans. Evans with an opportunity. Evans is going to take it in. Shot goes into the belly of the goalie. 11:12 left in the period. Frank, Casagrande, and Soper come on now. Green and Jorg on defense. Jorg is having a heck of a tournament. Frank to take the face-off. Frank gets it into the corner, but Arapahoe comes away with it. Soper over to the far side, or near side. Loses it momentarily. Arapahoe comes away with it. They take it back cross ice. Oh, Soper keeps it in, but he's unable to gather the puck. Soper chips it into the neutral zone to Casagrande. Gets over to Frank. Soper's got it on his stick. Soper, Frank. Oh, and Frank just offside. Soper fanned out to go wide. Frank kept going straight, and we ended up with an offside. Comes out to the neutral zone. Frank to take the face-off. Gets into the neutral zone. Comes over to Jorg. Jorg over to Green. Green sends it up to Casagrande. Casagrande gets roughed. Going to get a penalty here on Arapahoe. With the elbow.
Like 5 hours ago.
Soper, Casagrande. We're going to go off. Soper, Frank, and Casagrande. Evans, Marsh, and Helen come on. So Rampage with a 2-minute power play. Second power play of the game. Hopefully we can capitalize here. Jordan Green on defense. Comes out to, oh, come on, boys! They lose it off the face-off. Jordan gets it in. Dumps it to Marsh at the point. Marsh over to Evans. Evans back down to Helland. Helland out to Marsh. Marsh over to Evans. Evans centers it. Gets tipped away. Come on, boys. Green has got it. Green over to Evans. Evans is going to take it in. Evans over to Helland. Helland off the wall. Out to the point to George. Over to Helland. Helland back. He's going to send it to George. George over to Evans. Oh, gets it to Green. Green sends it down on net. Deflected there. 1:17 left on the power play. And we're going to get icing. Gets to the baseline. So we'll get icing with 1:12 left on the Rampage power play. 9:49 left in the second period. Green and George on defense. Helen, Marsh, and Evans the front line. Marsh to take the faceoff. Puck drops. Evans gets the faceoff, comes out to George. George sends it down, gets deflected over to Green. God, come on, boys! Got to regroup, gets out of the zone. George over to Evans. Evans back over to George. You got to skate it into the zone here. We got 50 seconds left on the power play. Arapahoe controls. Arapahoe down around behind their net. Evans challenges. Arapahoe up the near side. Green sends it over. Nobody home for Rampage. Evans has got it. Evans sends it over to George. George back to Evans. Evans is going to take a shot. Gets deflected and gets out of the zone. 27 seconds left on the power play. George has got it again. George up to Marsh. Marsh loses it, gets hit, and we get a penalty. We get roughing on Arapahoe. Marsh chirping. It's on Arapahoe. So we'll have 5-on-3 for 19 seconds. Soper, Frank, and Casagrande out. Mayer and Sanborn on defense. Far side circle. Frank to take the face-off. 5-on-3. Let's go, boys. Let's get a goal. Jeez, come on. Puck drops. Gets to the corner. Soper challenges. Comes out to Mayer. Mayer sends it down on net. Mayer keeps it in. Over to Sanborn. Sanborn sends it down. Comes back out to the point. Sanborn takes another shot out front. Ah, come on, boys! Arapahoe gets it out. First penalty is expired, so now we're 5-on-4 for the next minute 35. Who's this? This is Sanborn. Sanborn sends it up to Mayer. Mayer is going to send it up to Soper. Soper loses it. Sanborn sends it into Frank. Frank back out to Soper. Soper sends it down on net. Deflected there by the goalie. Frank out to Sanborn at the point. Frank sends it over to, gets it to Mayer. Mayer sends it down on net. No, gets through. Soper battling in the circle. Frank has it, sends it out to Sanborn. 1:01 left on the power play. Oh, come on! Oh, Frank was going off for a change, and the puck was right at his feet, and we get icing. We got lucky there. What do you got to say, Parker?
So we're still doing pretty good. We almost got another goal, but the team's still doing good. Robbie's doing really good so far. Still 0-0, and I think we're doing really good.
All right, sounds good. So Marsh should take the face off. Here's Evans in the corner. 45 seconds. We got 45 seconds now on the power play. Sanborn sends it down on net. Out front, no rebound opportunity. Covered there by the Arapahoe goalie. 39 seconds left on Rampage power play. Jorgen Green come on. Marsh to take the face-off. Oh, come on, boys. Green dumps it in after it comes out of the zone. The goalie goes and gets it behind the net. Nobody home for Rampage. And we get icing. 23 seconds left on the power play. Evans, McCarter, and Marsh out. Schumer comes on. McCarter goes off. Green and Jorg on defense. 23 seconds left on the power play. Marsh to take the face-off. Arapahoe gets the face-off to the baseline. Evans comes away with it. Evans out to Jorg. Jorg sends it down on net and goes wide. Here's Marsh. Marsh gets tangled up with the official. Out to Jorg again. 5 seconds left on the power play. Shot by Evans gets deflected. Out to Jorg. Jorg sends it in. Bodied there by the goalie. .6:54 left in the second period. Evans, Schumer, Marsh out on the front line. Green and Jorg on defense. Puck kept in by Jorg. Gets to the corner. Arapahoe comes away with it. Jorg keeps it in. He sends it down on net. Deflection there by Schumer. Covered by the goalie. Schumer gets chippy with the Arapahoe players. 6:30 left in the second period. McCarter and Roberts. Roberts and Parent come on. Twos and Cook on defense. Puck drops at the circle. Roberts or Parent sends it down on net. Arapahoe comes away with it. Back down by twos. First time Arapahoe has added in the offensive zone for a long time. Parent sends it out front. Arapahoe keeps it in the zone. Comes out to the point. Arapahoe's got it. Puck goes far side. Arapahoe's able to keep it in. Poked away there by Cook. Gets down to McCarter. McCarter sends it out front. Twos has got it. Twos sends it up to Parent. Parent sends it cross ice out of the zone. Oh, come on, boys. 5:40 left in the second period. Cook battles. Arapahoe, I can't see the puck. Sorry, folks. It's a reflection off the glass. Arapahoe's got it in the corner. Send it out. They send it through. Deflected by Morrison. Arapahoe's got it in the far corner, down the baseline. Arapahoe out front. Shot, goal. Went up and over Morrison's right or left shoulder. 5:09 left in the second period. 1-0 Arapahoe. Evans to take the face-off. Helland out to his left. Spencer out to his right. Arapahoe controls. They send it down, gets to the baseline. Sanborn is there in the corner. He loses it, comes out to the point. Arapahoe's got it. They send it down on net. Leaks through. Unable to capitalize there are Arapahoe. Helland's got it. Helland gets knocked off his spot. It gets to Evans. Evans takes it through, Spencer. Spencer gets it to the circle. He gets taken down. Arapahoe controls around behind the net, up to the far side. Here's Evans with it. Gets back to Spencer. It's going to get to Sanborn. Sanborn chips it away, but Arapahoe still controls in their offensive zone. Out front. Arapahoe, Spencer sends it up the near side. Arapahoe sends it down on net. Chipped away, gets down to the baseline. Arapahoe again gets past Spencer. Out to the point. Arapahoe sends it down, goes wide, goes over to the far side. 3:55 left in the second period. Here's Spencer with an opportunity. Spencer gets bodied off at the circle. Arapahoe sends it up the near side, gets to Sanborn. Sanborn keeps it in, sends it down on net. Deflected away. Frank is on now. Arapahoe's got it around behind their own net. They bring it up the near side to the circle. Frank challenges. Soper's out there. Gets out of the zone. Spencer, Soper. Spencer gets it in. Sends it over to Soper. Doesn't get a shot off. He got too deep. He wasn't able to get a shot off. 3:10 left in the period. Arapahoe gets it through. Arapahoe now gets it deep around behind the Rampage net. Far side. Challenged there by George. Poked away there momentarily. Oh! They sent it down on net. Morrison just didn't see it. 2-0 Arapahoe. So as per usual, goals coming in bunches for the other team. Frank, Soper, and Cascarani stay out there. Puck drops. Arapahoe controls. Soper comes away with it. Soper chips it up, gets it into the zone. Frank is there. Soper's got it on his stick, sends it down deep. Soper battling at the top of the circle. Puck gets through. Soper's going to come away with it. Soper loses it. Arapahoe comes away with it. They get it past George, get it deep to the baseline. Checked up there by Green. Gets to Green, gets past Green. Soper chips it down to the corner. Arapahoe has it. At the bottom of the circle, they get to the baseline. Frank is going to come away with it. He sends it up to Soper. Soper chips it up into the air and goes out of play. 2 minutes left in the second period, 2-0 Arapahoe. Marsh, Evans, and Schumer come on. Evans to take the face-off. Puck drops. Arapahoe controls it at the baseline. Arapahoe around behind the Rampage net, bring it up the near side, out to the point. They keep it in. Arapahoe again. They send it down to the net. Deflection there gets kicked away by Morrison. Schumer over to Marsh. Marsh has got a chase. Arapahoe up to the far side, get it out of the zone. Arapahoe's going to get it through. Arapahoe with some speed here, out front. Wrap around, shot, deflected by Morrison. That's Tuesday goes flailing. Evans loses the stick. Cook chips it away to Evans. Evans comes it over, gets it over to Schumer. Arapahoe regroups. Arapahoe cross ice, 55 seconds left in the period. Intercepted by Marsh. He tries to dump it to Evans. It's Cook that sends it over to Schumer. Schumer loses it. Shot goes into the belly of Morrison. 45 seconds left in the period. 2-0 Arapahoe. Roberts and McCarter and Parent come on. Parent's going to take the face off. Puck drops. Arapahoe wins the face off. Arapahoe sends it into the corner. Intercepted there by Parent. Parent gets pinned against the board. Arapahoe sends it up out of play. No whistle. should have been a whistle, went up into the net. Hit there by McCarter. Comes into the neutral zone. Puck gets into the Arapahoe zone, defensive zone. Arapahoe player loses his footing. They come away with it still at the circle. Jesus, come on. Gets past Sanborn. Arapahoe with a chance. Good deflection there by Morrison. 3 seconds left in the period. Out front. That's the end of the second period. At the end of 2, it is 2-0 Arapahoe. And Colby Cook looks like she has something to say.
I think they're doing a pretty good job. They just need to get back and get a goal, 2 goals.
All right, sounds good. What do you think, Parker?
They're doing pretty good, and Robbie is doing really good. The refs aren't calling anything.
Okay. John Roberts?
Same as last time. Pretty good.
All right. So we're doing pretty good. But we're down 2-0. We go to the third period with a 2-0 deficit. We'll see what happens here.
I'm coming back.
You're coming back. Colby's coming back. So starting the third period, it's going to be Marsh, Helland, and Spencer. Green and Jorg on defense. 15 minutes left in the game. Spencer controls. He gets it deep. Tries to send it down on net. Arapahoe, he fell. The Arapahoe player fell down. There was nothing there. He just lost his footing. Out front, Spencer with a shot. Green keeps it in. Puck gets into the Arapahoe zone. Here's Helland. Helland gets it back to Green. Green, tries to clear it. Good job by Arapahoe to keep it in. 14:20 left in the game. Helland has it behind the net and goes over to the far corner. Go get the puck, boys. Marsh has got it. Marsh sends it over to Spencer. Gets through Spencer. And everybody turns away and goes off for a line change. Here's Soper. He skates, but Arapahoe comes cross ice. Challenged by Jorg. Challenged by Casagrande. And they get it deep into the corner. Arapahoe gets it out to the point. Challenged there by Casagrande. Arapahoe sends it down on net, sticked away by Morrison. Twos whiffs on the clearing pass. Gets out to Soper. Soper has it on his stick, chips it forward, has to chase. Soper gets bodied off the puck, able to keep it in the zone. Arapahoe clears. Offside Rampage. Soper, Frank, and Casagrande on. Frank to take the face-off. Soper out to his right. Casagrande to his left. Puck drops. Stalls at the neutral dot. Comes over. Twos pokes it through. Gets bodied off. Arapahoe gets around behind their own net. Up the far side. Who keeps that? It's Cook that keeps it in. Cook sends it down on net. Backhand by attempt by Soper gets deflected. Arapahoe gets it into the neutral zone. Good job by Soper to catch up. Shot gets into the body of Morrison. 12:44 left in the game.
They're playing pretty
They're down 2-0.
I know.
Still playing pretty well though?
Yeah.
All right. Here's Evans to take the face off. Gets back to the baseline. Arapahoe controls. It's going to get through to Schumer. He didn't see it. Arapahoe keeps it in the neutral zone. Mayer's got it. Evans comes away with it. Evans sends it over far side to Sanborn. Sanborn sends it up to Marsh. Marsh loses it in a skate. Arapahoe comes away with it. Back to Sanborn. Sanborn over to Mayer. Mayer up to Evans. Evans skates it through. Here's Mayer with it. Evans comes away with it. Gets back to Schumer. Parker Evans has got something to say before the game ends, so we'll let him say it. What do you got to say there, Parker?
Good luck, Arapahoe.
Huh?
Good luck, Arapahoe.
Okay. Well, they're doing pretty well so far. Evans chips it over to Mayer. Mayer loses it. It's going to get up to Marsh. Marsh isn't able to corral it. Arapahoe comes away with it behind the net. Good job there by Rampage to body him off. That's Sanborn. Arapahoe out front. They go wide. 11:17 left in the game. Gets up to Schumer. Schumer sends it in. Nobody home for Rampage. We're getting a line change. We get an icing. He was outside the red line, so that does us no good. Parent, McCarter, and Roberts on now. 2-0 hole for our Rampage. 11:08 left in the game. McCarter to take the face-off. Oh, shot covered there by Morrison. We'll get a near side face-off. Carter wins the face-off, comes over to Roberts. Roberts chips it over to Parent. Parent back to Roberts, and Arapahoe comes away with it. Arapahoe regrouping, broken up there by Parent. Good job by Tice to break that up. Tice goes into the boards. Arapahoe is able to get it through the neutral zone. McCarter's going to challenge. Oh, gosh! Dangerous pass there by McCarter. He chipped it over to Green, but he was in front of our net, and Arapahoe almost got a goal there. Arapahoe sends it down into the far corner. 10:29 left in the game. Green breaks it up. Green loses his glove, regroups. Green sends it up to Roberts, unable to capitalize. George challenges. George hustling per usual. Arapahoe gets shot, deflected by Morrison, goes wide. Puck goes up in the air, goes into the far corner. 9:58 left in the game. Arapahoe behind the net. Out front. Oh, here's Robert. Oh, Robert tries to poke it away. Arapahoe comes away with it. Arapahoe's able to keep it in. Gets down to Roberts. Roberts unable to clear it. Arapahoe keeps it in. Chance here. Oh! Opportunity goes wide. It's out of the zone. Arapahoe is the one that sent it down, so there won't be icing. Here comes Schumer, Helen, and Cook, and Twos, and Spencer. Arapahoe able to regroup. Arapahoe in their offensive zone. They keep it in out front. Comes out to the point. Good pass. Broken up there by Helen. Helen gets it out to Spencer. Gets out of the zone. Arapahoe onside. 9 minutes left in the game. Here's Twos. Twos dumps it back to Helen. Helen. Arapahoe keeps it in. Where are you sending it, Caleb? Spencer chips it forward, and Arapahoe comes away with it. Spencer gets bodied off. Helen tips it out to Schumer. Schumer chips it up, and he chases. Here's Twos to keep it in, unable to do so. Arapahoe comes away with it. Hit there by Spencer, but he whiffs. Arapahoe again. Out in front of the net. And we get a goal. 3-0 Arapahoe. 8:14 left in the game. Soper, Frank, and Casagrande come out. What? Mayer and Sanborn on defense. Puck stalls neutral ice. Arapahoe comes away with it. Chipped forward by Mayer. Gets down to the baseline. Mayer's going to come away with it. Sends it up to Casagrande. Casagrande tries to send it to Soper, intercepted by Arapahoe. Arapahoe gets it into the zone. Broken up there by Sanborn. Out front, shot goes wide. 7:42 left in the game. Puck in the corner. Battling down there are Frank and Sanborn. Comes out. Frank comes away with it. Frank goes up far side. Chips it through. Arapahoe keeps it in the zone. Arapahoe on the stick. Shot gets gloved there by Morrison. 7:09 left in the game. Puck drops. Arapahoe loses the faceoff. Helen chips it through. Down behind the baseline, round behind the Arapahoe Rampage net. Arapahoe controls. Up to the point. Arapahoe sends it down on net, and we get a goal. Oh, wait. Are we waving it off? What do we got? Well, we get a technical foul on Arapahoe. So Rampage will go on the penalty. I don't know, did they count the goal? Ten and 2 for cross-checking. They waved the goal off, right? There never was. Okay. Well, the ref pointed. So we got double penalty on Arapahoe. 3-0. 6:49 left in the game. 5-on-3. I saw him call a technical. I don't know what the call was. So either way, Rampage has got a 5-on-3. Shot or pass by Evans goes across. Helen sends it out to Jorg. Jorg sends it down on net. Jorg keeps it in. Jorg sends it over to Evans. Evans over to Helen. Helen to Jorg. Jorg to Evans to Jorg. Jorg sends it down on net again, broken up by Arapahoe. Marsh out to Evans. Evans at the point. Evans sends it down on goal, broken up by Arapahoe. Arapahoe's going to clear, and it's tipped, so no icing. 6:03 left in the game. 1:15 left on the 5-on-3. Let's go, boys. Jorg brings it up. Goes cross ice. Arapahoe breaks it up. Evans now. Evans tries to take it in himself. Shot goes wide. Sent out by Arapahoe. We're going to get icing. 52 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 5:40 left in the game. Still don't know what the penalty was. I saw a technical called. Thought there was a cross check. So Helen now, puck behind the net. Arapahoe sends it out, and we're going to get icing. 40 seconds left on the penalty. 5-on-3 for Rampage. .5:28 left in the game. 40 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Marsh will take the face-off. Puck comes out to Evans. Evans at the point. Evans over to Green. Green over to Mayer, or to Spencer. Spencer takes a shot, goes high and wide. Here's Green behind the net. Green back out to Spencer again. 25 seconds left. Green cross ice. Another shot goes wide. God dang it. Arapahoe sends it and gets out of the zone. Here's Evans, 5-on-3. Evans tries to split the D. Evans out to Spencer. Spencer shoots. Goes high and wide. Full strength now. Good penalty kill by Arapahoe to survive the 5-on-3. And they get a breakaway. Big number 89, goal. He took like 5 strides. He was fast. .4-0 Arapahoe, 4:38 left in the game. Schumer, Frank, and McCarter out. Puck goes in the body of the goalie. 4-14. Up, 4-goal lead, so it's a running clock. Mayer sends it in, gets around behind the Arapahoe net. So, safe to say, folks, there will not be a game tomorrow. We come back next week. We go to Detroit for a tournament. We play 2 games on Friday next week in Detroit, 1 game on Saturday in Detroit. More games will be based on results after that. 3:34 left in this game. Rampage down 4-0, and now on a penalty kill, with a 2-10. McCarter just got called for 2-10 for, I don't know what he got called for. What did Owen get called for? Did you see it? Okay. For boarding. Frank out front. Sticked away by the goalie. Puck comes cross ice. Here's Arapahoe again. Arapahoe out front. Unable to get a shot off. He pulled a Rampage. 2:55 left in the game. Here's Cook and out front. No joy there. It's a running clock at 4 goals. Good icing. Looks like Soper's been benched. Parent to take the face off. Arapahoe's got it. Shot. Puck comes up to the point, sent down by Arapahoe. 1:30 left in the game. Casa Grande trying to get it on his stick. 1:13 left in the game. Roberts chases. Here's Soper now. Soper has it on his stick. Goes cross ice to Helland. Helland sends it up. Arapahoe keeps it in the zone. 57 seconds left in the game. Here's Jorg. Jorg up to Soper. Soper's got it on his stick. Soper with some steam. Soper gets boarded. And we're going to get a penalty. Soper chirping. Referee talking to Soper, saying, hey, chill out. Running clock. They stop it to set the penalty. Puck drops. Comes back to Arapahoe. They get it out of the zone. Gets back to George. 41 seconds. 40 seconds left in the game. Parker apparently has something to say.
We're gonna lose.
Yeah. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Puck out front. Soper battling. George there. Puck covered by the goalie. Puck keeps going. Clock keeps running. This should be the end of the game. We probably won't even get a face-off. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Puck drops. Arapahoe sends it across ice. That's going to be the end of the game, folks. Hey, thank you for watching this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the games, regardless of the result. Our boys did play pretty hard. Hopefully we learn from this and we can come back stronger. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving Day weekend. Colby, what do you got to say?
I think they did a bit better than they did later on today, but it's okay, Rampage.
All right, go Rampage. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend.